don't watch TV. I don't play video games. I don't nothing. I don't entertain. My entertainment is getting money.
That shit a distraction, bro. Niggas don't realize that shit. Playing 2K all day, Call of Duty, bro.
If it ain't adding up, if it ain't mathing, if you going viral on YouTube, I be telling niggas stay away from video games if you want to make money, cause it's taking up too much of your time. I used to be a heavy video gamer. Yeah. Everything people are addicted to, I done did it, except drugs. All that. I'm talking about like video games. I was
TV,
once,
girls,
all that shit. Want to talk to girls all day.
Describe myself in 2 words, rich and unemployed. These stones cost 2 birds. Let it count it when she bored. Deposit hit, checks clearing, ayy, nothing void. I know that ain't my ex calling, null and void. Where we going? Money going up, money counting. My money going up, she still counting.
Welcome again to the Rich and Unemployed podcast, man. We got a very, very special guest, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
Aristotle Investments, Ari with the Rari. A vet with the vet. That's what they call me.
All right. Your name, bro. Explain your name. What's your name?
Aristotle is my middle name.
Yeah.
Ari with the Rari because I bought the Rari, and vet with the vet because I got the camouflage Corvette and I wrapped it.
Yeah.
So.
You talking about like the vet, like like Dolph head?
So what?
What kind of
C8.
That's hard. The new one, my bad. Also, your name though, it's like in history, right? It's like
it's a Greek philosopher.
Yeah.
Like a lot of his teachings are known today. Like even the democracy, like was a part of Aristotle's like thing, something he created. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just a Greek philosopher who came up with a lot of like things that we live by today, like even like an aristocracy, like a democracy.
Yeah.
There's something called aristocracy.
What is that?
Like, I forgot what it's called. Like, I forgot. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? We gonna put it in the dictionary right here, whatever it means. But like, it's. I guess you can say a way to rule the land. It's a type of like a democracy, a dictatorship, aristocracy, just a way of ruling.
Do you feel like you compare to that?
In a way, I chose this name because when I first started my Instagram, I wanted to like brand it. So it's crazy because I lived by all of my names before, and even my nickname. Like, have you ever been called all your names for like a year? So then let me explain. When I was in elementary school, I'm known by my first name, Macarios.
I get you, yeah.
At home, I'm known by my nickname. In the Army, I'm known by my last name.
Thanks.
So for 6 years, all I knew was Varner.
Yeah. That's your last name?
Yeah. So I'm Macarios Aristotle Varner Jr. So for the first 18 years, I'm Macarios. Sometimes Cario when I'm at home and stuff. 6 years, you know, in the Army, I'm Varner. And now everybody knows me as Aristotle. So I have been, in a weird way, it takes time to get used to though. You get what I'm saying? Because I get to live by every single name, but it's dope that I got to actually experience being called all of my names and being known for all of my names.
I kind of had to go through the same thing. Go ahead.
How you had to go through the same thing?
I mean, I got a bunch of names, bro. And right now, like, I had to figure out what name I wanted to go by, just cause like I already know like I'm gonna be famous pretty soon. So it's like I want to stick to a name that is gonna be able to catch on. Like they call me Dupe on the streets, then they call me Finesse on Instagram, then they call me my real name Jonathan Dupatin. But my name sounds so professional. It's like, damn, why don't I just use my real ass name? So I stuck with Jonathan Dupatin, aka Finesse. So that's how I really introduced myself.
Why finesse? And you know, some people can take that word like on some bad.
It got a negative light. Yeah.
I don't think it is. Like, I believe finesse is like a style of movement sometimes too.
That's exactly what it is. But I'm really trying to cater to the people that know what it means. You know what I'm saying? Like,
facts.
if you don't get it, you don't get it. Then that ain't who I ain't trying to vibe with you. You know what I'm saying?
That, bro, 'cause sometimes people trying to focus on impressing everybody, and I read plenty of books about getting them M's, and they said the first thing you got to do is focus on who like you.
That's a fact. Yeah,
The moment you try to like, I'm gonna live for everybody. I'm gonna put on this suit and tie. I'm gonna try to impress y'all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this and that. I'm firing up gas, and I still getting people buying what I say.
I love that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I love that
Firing
shit.
up gas. Can't nobody else on the financial literacy platform ever do
Nobody.
this but me.
Nobody. But okay, let's rewind, bro.
Right.
So you really, really big on social media.
Right.
Like damn near celebrity, right?
Think so?
Yeah. So for people that don't know who you are, explain to these people what you do, bro.
So, I like to make financial literacy content for one.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm known for now. I'm starting to dib and dabble in the music, but what I'm really known for is my content, financial literacy content. And then I have a group chat, option trading group chat.
Yeah.
Then I have a course where it's a diverse course. I have an Indian and white guy, Mike and Unraveler, who trade with me, and we teach people how to trade. We host tours, live trading tours. So I'm known for live trading. Like I will literally trade in front of somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It takes confidence and a level of skill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I also wrote a book on how to grow your social media.
You wrote a book?
Yeah, I wrote 2 books.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah. And they both, the first one was 144 pages. I think the second one was like 180 something.
At what age was this? Hold on, how old are you? 25, right?
25.
Young nigga. All right, what age did you write these books?
I wrote the first book, Aristotle Investing Guide. That shit, let me tell you about that book. I wrote that book in 2019. I still, to this day, make at least $300 a day from that book. When I wrote it 2019.
That's crazy, bro. I've been thinking about writing a book.
I'm still eating off. That's one thing I can say, bro. A dub, a $20 book, a $20 product is almost like dividends every day. Like you gonna eat for the rest of your life if you got a $20 ebook. That's a gem I just gave y'all. Like literally, like somebody probably buying that shit right now, and I wrote that. Listen, if you look at my son,
You talking?
if you look at my son, right? I wrote that book when my wife was 5 months pregnant. I finished the book.
Mm-hmm. And who gave you the game on like writing a book? Like what made you want to just write a book?
I wrote one prior to that. So let me explain. I wrote a book, it was $5. So this is what I had to realize, bro. When I wrote that first book, I wrote it just for Army people, like my friends and stuff. Cause they was like, I was just posting games and posting whatever. They was like, teach us. And I was like, damn, there's so many people who I'm teaching, like I can't just text everybody.
Yeah.
So I said, let me write an ebook. So I wrote the ebook in my notes and then saved it as a PDF.
Yeah.
And then people just had to cash out me $5 to get my information. It was only $5.
Yeah.
So that's how I started. So that's actually a piece of my game that I don't tell, that I haven't really said on camera before. I sold my first book for $5 to only Army people or people who knew me in person. But then I realized I just made $1,000 off $5. That's how many books I sold. So I realized if I could convince people who know me, because people who know you supposed to be haters, right?
Yeah.
But I was loved by people who knew me. Plus I was a barber too. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, naturally barbers just gonna be loved. Right?
Yeah.
But like, I realized like, damn, I just really sold to a whole bunch of Army people. Like, I got a voice. Like, I'm famous around where I'm at. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, if I take this same talent to online, I could blow. I just literally sold, you know what I'm saying, 1,000 worth of $5 ebooks to just whoever. It's just traveling like, hey bro, it's a nigga who noticed invest in shit. There's Borner. That's what people knew me as. That's what was going around town in Hinesville, Georgia, where I was, Fort Stewart.
While he was in the Army?
While I was in the Army.
Couldn't hear.
Yeah.
So
this was 2018 when I sold that the beginning of 2018 when I first sold that $5 ebook.
Okay, so where'd you get this investment knowledge from? Like, who taught you this shit? Like,
Google. Like back when I was learning in I started taking it real serious in 2016, but in 2015, one of my good friends invited me to this seminar. He was like, look, bro, because everybody know I'm on the money. Because I was known for like, oh, let me give me a drink of water. I was known in the Army for like being that, if it was a money conversation, I wanted to attend. I just built that through AIT, through like whatever, because people knew I was stacking. I'm posting money because I was a barber. I tell you the truth, I was doing $5 haircuts in the Army. Seriously, bro. But bro, I left the Army, but let me tell you how disciplined I am.
yeah.
I left the Army, AIT, with 3,000 saved up. Some people would tip 10, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like, I was proud of that. I was like, I got 3,000 cash, 2,000 in my bank account. I ain't never seen 1,000 in my life. I walk out of AIT with 5,000 saved before I even get to my duty station. And I did fuck up some money on shoes. I was trying to like look cool and shit, and that's what I did fuck up, like 2,000 on clothes and shoes. But that's when I learned I can't be doing that no more.
Life lessons.
I did
Okay.
learn some life lessons.
Now, where did it transition from you making $5,000, your first $5,000, and now you just blew up on Instagram? Like,
It was a process, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, if I had to explain the real, like, truth, like the start, it started in the barracks room. I'm cutting hair, I'm dreaming.
yeah,
Like, I ain't got nobody. My dad in Atlanta, my mom was in Kansas at the time. So I'm thugging. Just me on my lonesome, right? But what that did was allow me to think for myself for once. You know what I'm saying? So I'm unlearning and relearning shit.
yeah,
I go to the gas station. This older man, not this older man, but like this, I'll never forget him. He just had a high spirit. You know how you never been on a military base, but we call them the PX. We don't call them the gas station, we call them the PX. Right, on any military base you go to, it's gonna be called the commissary, the grocery store, the PX. This man said, he was talking about something, and I said, we was talking about Dr. Sebi. This is before he even died.
yeah.
He was like, what you know about him, young blood? And I'm like, what you mean? I'm woke. He's like, you ain't woke. And I'm like, yeah, I am. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, did you watch The Hidden Colors? And I said, nah. He said, don't ever say you woke or you know about life until you watch that. If a man tell me that, I gotta listen. See, I could have been a young nigga like and saying, trying to buck, but for some reason, I knew the way he delivered it was humble, and he usually cocky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was like, oh, you woke? If you ain't watched The Hidden Colors, like he usually cheerful and this and that, but he got serious. I was like, I gotta go watch that. That changed my life.
I think I might have seen like one episode, maybe two.
That changed my life.
How though?
Like it went from, because I realized I wasn't thinking for myself. I wasn't doing any research. I didn't know myself. The Hidden Colors is the reason probably I'm rich now. Because self-awareness is like what I needed to see. I needed to take myself serious. I needed to see myself in the light of a king. I realized I didn't think I was a king. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they opened up my mind to, because when you know your black history and you know what you're capable of,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It made me think differently, being self-aware and learning black history and all that. And then that's when I start going to the drawing board, like saying, okay, I want to be the next great thing.
I think that type of stuff kind of made me like real rebellious in life. Like when I seen it, like when I watched that type of stuff anyway, it just kind of made me angry. Like damn, we was this kind of people. Like we was just on top, and you know, these type of people came and just took over. And that kind of gave me the mindset, like, bro, I'm gonna do what the fuck I wanna do. Even if it means me breaking the law to get some money, like, fuck it. And it kind of made me aware of like how to eat really. Because before that, bro, like I was eating trash, bro. And I realized like, bro, these people really trying to kill us. For real, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what that movie was talking about too.
Yeah. So I'm just aware of shit. Like I've been like this for like maybe 8-9 years, bro. I've been eating clean like a motherfucker. Just cause I know like what the hell they really doing, bro. America's really about money.
I don't even like to eat chips that much. I don't even like to eat snacks that much because I realize like if they can make this food last that long, something good can't be in it.
Hell nah.
Like frozen anything, I refuse to eat anything frozen.
Yeah.
I haven't eaten a frozen anything, like you name it, Hot Pocket, whatever you want to call it, since about 2016. Like all that, dog. Like I realized like you can't be eating frozen stuff. If they can make food last that long, it can't be good for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact though. I stay away from chips. I stay away from fast food.
I try to, but like sometimes I get hungry.
Fuck
no. Fast food, I don't eat no McDonald's.
Yeah.
No, none of that.
Yeah.
Like, don't even, a burger from a fast food restaurant won't even be.
That shit dead.
No, nothing.
That shit dead.
That shit nothing.
That's what's up though, but you young, bro, and there's a lot of people, a lot of young niggas that don't get that though. And sometimes it takes for you to start making some money for you to start changing your life. You know what I'm saying?
It's when I also saved my first 10,000 too. That's what really woke me up too and said, okay, am I gonna let this shit sit?
Yeah.
Or am I gonna, in a weird way, I always knew invest in the stock market, right?
Yeah.
I always knew it existed. So I'm like, but I knew one day I was gonna get into it. I just had to tell myself to stop bullshitting and learning.
Yeah.
So I'm the type, I'm a scholar, but I'm not good in school. Not because I don't want to be. I could be a straight A student. I don't believe that that's how you make money. I always knew that all you had to do was get a good job, save some money, invest into your career.
Yeah.
I already knew how to get rich. It was to my plan the first time, like my actual plan to get rich was this. I was an IT specialist in the Army. I was an information technology specialist in the Army. So my plan was to get my top secret clearance, which is when you can get these high level government jobs anywhere.
Yeah.
But when you get that saves the government $40,000 because it costs that to get somebody that. So when you got that, that's good. They willing to pay you 6 figures just because you got that, because they can train you on anything. You get what I'm saying? Like whatever it is, they don't care. You're hired. You got the top secret, you hired. So I was about to get that, but I didn't want to fill out that long ass paperwork. Like it was like 100 pages. So I was trying to get my girl to fill it out. But of course she don't know my life, and I ain't got time to research my life. So I knew I had to figure something else out, because in a weird way, my laziness for not filling out that paperwork drove me to like not miss out on my next opportunity, because I did feel like shit. I'm like, I've been thinking about this shit for like 3 years. It fell in my lap by the grace of God, and I blocked my own blessings out of laziness. So when investing came, I was like, this shit gotta work, because I let this go.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? This my dream job. I already knew I was gonna get out the Army and be straight if I filled out that paperwork. It was too long. And then, bro, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you, bro. These folks asked me for all my addresses, all my teachers' names. I don't remember that shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, how am I supposed to remember where the fuck I live and my neighbors?
Neighbors.
They need to know your neighbors. They need to know your jobs, your boss.
Yeah.
What you want me to call? Fuck, you get what I'm saying? Like,
What's the purpose of it though?
because they gonna ask like people about you. Like they gonna personally go up and ask them about you, so you can get cleared. Cause they want to make sure you not, Russian spy, or nothing. You get what I'm saying? So that way you're cleared to be a part of the Army secrets.
Yeah.
And be around sensitive data. That, or even like in a job, like it's it's like a code that you can be around secret data and stuff. So I knew if I had that, I was gonna be set. But I was just like, bro, I'm not feeling out this shit.
Yeah. So that didn't fall through, and you had to force yourself.
Yeah. Back was against the wall.
Yeah.
But that's because I'm hard on myself. When you set a standard for yourself, like I don't allow people to set standards for me. I set it for myself. So when I was in the Army, it was plenty of guys like, bro, chill out, slow down, all this other stuff. But I was like, that shit ain't what I want to do. Like, I never let any, you know how like niggas go under somebody?
Yeah.
Like let a nigga be his big bro, this and that? Never in my life.
Never had a big bro.
Never. Won't allow it. Because I believe I was smarter than every man. So why would I let you control me?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, if you're not, I did, but you had to be successful. It was one guy, and I forgot to tell you that too, it was a guy named Brian. He was the first black man I ever seen get money without rapping in sports.
What he was doing, stocks?
He worked for the government. He wrote policy letters for the White House. Like he real life write laws.
Yeah.
And I got in contact with him when I was 17 years old.
And what, asked him to be like your mentor or something?
Yeah, but I never asked him for nothing because for some reason I understood that principle my whole life. I never once DM any man in this world. I wasn't gonna say nigga. Any man in this world and say, hey bro, I'm fucked up. Can I have something? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, ain't no way. Yeah.
Can't no nigga ever call me out on that. And I always stood on those principles. So when you stand on those principles, you gonna get respect.
Yeah.
No matter where you go. Like, hey, this nigga gonna hustle, he gonna pay for his own flight. I was gonna make a way for myself.
Yeah.
Like, if there was a vacation, you can invite me. I'm gonna figure it out. All I can say is consistency is an energy that wires your brain into becoming a genius. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like your brain is more powerful than you think. Like, you can make your mind believe something. Like, if I truly believe I could beat your ass, like, no cap, somehow, some way, I can make that shit happen. If I really, really believe it, like, if I'm like, I'm about to die, I just hit somebody to get in there, I believe that my mind, now don't get me wrong, nigga can think wrong, you know what I mean?
I believe that too, though. It
like,
has something to do with the universe as well, too.
Consistency, but you got to be prepared. Like, if I was a fighter, then, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I've been doing this every single day consistently. And the Army kind of taught me a few things. Consistency, for one. And the ability to get up and do something I don't want to do. A lot of men, like, my boy back there can tell you, it's been so many nights where we come in at 5 o'clock in the morning. I still wake up at 9 and go trade. Like, I don't care what's going on. I'm gonna show up to work. I don't like, you know how Kobe injured, anything, like you gotta make this man crawl off that's me. You gotta make me, you gonna have to literally, like, the only thing that ever sat me down from work was COVID. That was the only thing that like ever made me say I physically, and I still was working.
Yesterday you said, you was like, bro, you said it ain't no slowing down this year, bro. You said I ain't slowing down, and like we just had a conversation about like, you know, how much money you made and such, and I'm thinking like what's motivating you to keep going? Like if you already up like a motherfucker.
I am. Shit, you feel me? Goddamn nigga up, but hey man, listen,
like
man.
what's pushing you to just like?
Cause bro, how Kanye felt.
Yeah.
I'm a fucking boss, bro. I'm an innovator. I'm a genius, and I know it.
Yeah.
So it's like, why would I not wanna? What you heard that song? This little light of mine.
Yeah.
Shine.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, okay. You see, did you watch the Kanye documentary?
Yeah.
Did you see how he knew he had more talent, he had more passion, he had the innovation, he had the actual game plans to get this money, all that shit, right? But I even heard, what's his name, Lil Donald, say it about Amaretta. He said, people don't like threats. I'm a threat. So it's like sometimes when I want to work with people, they don't want it because I'm a threat. So it's like when you know that you can be, that you got the talent, like you seen my content, right?
Yeah.
When I know I'm talented, I know I can go far, so it's like, fuck that, I'm gonna go as far as I can. And I'm never gonna stop until I'm not gonna stop. Like I don't, like I said, bro, like that shit, I don't know, I'm not stopping, like ever. Like taking a break, no.
So you say you take only like 4 breaks a year.
No, I still don't.
You still don't.
I haven't taken a break since
It's been that long.
yeah, it's been about 2016, bro.
When you say break, like what does that mean? Like, okay, a day without trading or?
Without trying to get some money, without plotting, without writing something down, without scheming,
Yeah.
without working, without earning $1.
Facts.
Like without physically hustling for $1
Every day must count.
every day. I would say honestly 2017. 2017 is the year I set. The end of 2016 is when I set my New Year's resolution. This shit really all started over a New Year's resolution.
What was it?
It was to get my finances straight. It was a moment I had where I couldn't pay my cable bill. And I kind of like was like, how can I look at myself as a man? And I literally gotta wait 3 more days. So you get what I'm saying? Like you know how you ain't got no money, you gotta wait for the next paycheck.
Yeah.
This was 2016. I had cash upstairs from barbering, right? But I didn't want to touch that. So I wasn't dead broke, but my account was. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, I got cash, but I'm like, I'm digital broke. I don't like that.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Like that I can't pay my bills off because I'm too irresponsible. I want to buy Jordans, I want to buy clothes, I want to motherfucking act like I got it when I don't. That's when I realized, I swear to God, bro, you can ask anybody today, I'm still affected by this to this day. I don't watch TV, I don't play video games, I don't, nothing. I don't entertain, my entertainment is getting money.
That shit a distraction, bro. Niggas don't realize that shit. Playing 2K all day, Call of Duty,
If
bro.
it ain't adding up, if it ain't mathing, if you going viral on YouTube,
Yeah.
But even then, I wouldn't even say win no tournament, cause that's gambling.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a nigga better than you. A nigga can cheat, you get what I'm saying? So like you can't put your dependency on video games. Like I be telling niggas, stay away from video games if you wanna make money, cause it's taking up too much of your time. I used to be a heavy video gamer.
Yeah.
Everything people addicted to, I done did it. Except drugs, all that. I'm talking about like video games, I was
TV,
once,
girls.
all that shit. Want to talk to girls all day. That take up time. You know what I'm saying? You want to scroll with the DMs. You want to see who gonna reply, who you gonna fuck. That's time.
Thanks.
So I had to realize and I'm in the army, so I realized how important time was. Time is so important that you have to be on time. Punctuality is like key to getting money, cause it's 24 hours in a day. So I'm always, like if you ask him, I'm so punctual, it's ridiculous. But I'm gonna show up on time. Only thing that can hold me back is other people. I'm never late cause of me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I realized if I'm waking up at 5 a.m. and I don't get off work till 5 p.m., I still got 6 to 12 to make something of myself.
Yeah.
So I still got 6 hours. Some niggas think that's break time, that's Netflix, that's video games,
Yeah.
that's talking to hoes, that's doing all this other stuff.
Yeah.
So what I realized is I have to knock down as much time as possible in order to make money. Because if you don't got time to think and strategize, nothing can happen. So I'm cutting hair from 6 to about 11. So I cut hair for 5 hours as soon as I get off work. I cut hair for 5 hours. Then on that last hour, I'm reading a book. So I don't go to bed till 12 and then I wake up at 5. So I only got 5 hours of sleep. Cause I knew that's the only time I can get. And I needed 6 hours to work. I knew I needed a minimum. Cause I gotta cut hair for 5 hours. Then I gotta take a shower, and then I really go to bed around 12:30. So I get 4 hours and a half of sleep every day. But I would get a nap. I would go sneak off at work and go get a nap every day though. I ain't even gonna lie. So like I would get about 6 hours of sleep. I'd take a 2-hour nap, probably around lunchtime. And then sometime during lunchtime, I even be cutting hair. I spend my lunchtimes cutting hair. I always knew that any window you gave me, like I looked at time as precious. Like the army could say, hey, y'all off today. You know what some niggas gonna do? Go to the beach, cause we live in Savannah. They gonna go to the beach, they gonna goddamn go to the club. Them niggas had to literally beg me to go to the club. Like, bro, come out, stop being so cheap. Like, I'm talking about they having an intervention with me. Like my homies, my older homies though. I'm a young bull, but I was the coolest young bull that they wanted to be around. So I was allowed to hang out with the older people because I cut hair and I'm hustling.
Yeah.
They respected that. You know what I'm saying? So they like, bro, just come out. Goddamn, stop. Goddamn, you like pretty much stop hustling.
Yeah.
I always been that type.
Bro, yesterday when I was talking to you for like an hour, bro, like you gave me so much game in that hour, bro, and I barely can get out 2 words. Like I'm just sitting there listening, like you and Rich Porter. I'm just listening, like, bro, like how these young niggas just know so much and y'all so willing just to give so much game out. Like I just met a nigga 5 minutes ago.
Cause we want you to succeed.
It's fast though. Yeah, I just pouring it. I'm just like, I'm taking mental notes. Like, you see the way I was looking at you, bro.
Like, what was the biggest note? What's the biggest one you learned?
Man, digital products.
Yes.
Digital products, bro.
It's people pick on it because they can't do it. So if you ever see, always follow your heart. You feel me? Always follow your mind. If it makes sense.
Yeah.
If it makes money, it makes sense. If a person picks on something that makes money, stay away from them. So it's like digital products make money. I just told you a $20 ebook is gonna sell forever. You charge a nigga 100, you charge a nigga whatever.
I was already thinking about getting digital products, but once y'all kept just saying this shit over and over, tell me how much money y'all making, and I'm like, bro, like
You gotta do it. One thing I had to learn, bro, is like, you got to just, like what Nike say, life can be so simple.
It can.
Just do it.
Yeah. I went home, nigga. I got on the computer, bro, started researching my shit, started put shit together, like, nah, I'm gonna stop playing.
Stop playing.
And then I went on your page and I looked at all the shit you have for sale, bro.
Yeah.
I see what's going on, you know what I'm saying? But like, if you ain't aware, you ain't gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna think like, okay, this nigga just got a bunch of shit for sale. I'm looking at the prices and everything, like, I get it though. You know what I'm saying? I understand the game though. You need more people to see this shit. You need more people to see you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I get it though.
Yeah.
I get it. And another thing, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. No.
Well, another thing that stuck out to me too, like you was preaching about having a wife. You know what I'm saying, about
Girl.
having a girl in your life, and you said verbatim, I wouldn't have this much money without her, bro. Whatever I got right now, I would probably have half of that. I would have to give half of that to another nigga. And you saying this because you have your girl working for you, and that's y'all money. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't splitting it. That's y'all money.
Exactly. So we keep it.
Yeah.
all.
That's hard.
And she just buy what she want. I just buy what I want.
Yeah.
But we just don't happen to be two people who not materialistic.
Mm-hmm.
So we could literally, we buy things honestly because, like for instance, you could ask my boy. We didn't even know what designer was. We didn't know what Chanel, Louis Vuitton, nothing. When we had M's.
Yeah.
Right or wrong, bro. He was confused. He was like, how you got this much money? Don't know what a Rolex is.
Yeah.
Don't know what a Cartier, don't know what an AP. I just learned what an AP, Rolex, Louis Vuitton, all this shit just 2 years ago. And I had an M.
That's crazy. You know, niggas know about that shit before they get the M. As soon as they get it, I'm finna go cash the fuck out.
He had to convince me back there to go buy some designer. He had to literally sit me down and tell me why it made sense. But I'm the type, if you tell me it makes sense, I'ma try it.
Yeah.
And I'ma watch the psychology of it. So I buy the jewelry, I buy the designer, I buy the private jets, cause I had M's that was coming in. Mm-hmm. Shit worked.
How?
Can I say this? Just say it right.
How?
Bro, it's weird. This is what designer does, bro. It only works in certain settings. So, and this could be like a headline, why designer can work, right? Something you put on your IG reel. Bro, designer is like a mini club for rich people to distinguish themselves in public. So like, if we all at a stadium, right? How will you know who to go talk to or connect? The nigga with the designer on, with the jewelry on.
Yeah.
The woman who got the Chanel bag with her husband.
Yeah.
That's how we connect with each other. So I realized subconsciously, cause in a weird way, we in our own zone. Like everybody who got on designer or look rich, we paying attention to each other. And everybody else looking at us. You get what I'm saying? We not worried about nobody else unless they do something funny.
Yeah.
We literally peeping out who looks like us. It's codes. The watch, it's a code, believe it or not. Remember they said a man like with a good watch, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the little saying is, but we, you know what I mean? It's the truth. Nigga peeping your wrist.
Facts.
See, okay, let's just say you walk up to a rapper. Hey bro, I want you to get on my podcast. You know what he on. Jewelry, designer.
Yeah.
Do you know if you walk up to him with jewelry and designer on, he gonna be more comfortable talking to you?
That's a fact. Cause you speak his language. You ain't
Exactly.
another broke nigga. You got some shit going on.
It's really an investment.
Yeah.
Even your car. Okay, so I told so my car is an extreme investment, especially for what I do. For one, it builds brand trust. If you're going to build a brand, right, you want people to want to be like you in order to listen to what you have to say. You rather take advice from a nigga with a Ferrari than a nigga with a Honda. I don't care what you say.
Any day. Nigga, any day. I don't want to hear what a nigga with a Honda got to say.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Watch out.
Hey, he did say that.
Man, watch out, nigga.
But the nigga with the Honda gonna say, I'm smarter than that nigga though.
Yeah, and it's probably true. But shit, I got the proof right here, nigga. Yeah.
It's all. That's really the name of the game when it comes to designer. But even though I haven't bought a piece of designer this year because I already did that, I proved my point.
Yeah.
You only gotta prove your point once. But you do gotta go crazy when you prove it. You can't be 1 foot in and 1 foot out. I went crazy when I proved my point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like now my content speaks. I don't have to. I got on True Religion. I don't care what. I can have on Fubu, Echo.
Yeah.
I don't give a crap no more because the money is made. Now I gotta go focus on making more money. But best believe if I'm at a meeting or I'm at a place where it's required for that.
Yeah.
Give me some more jewelry. Give me some more designer. I will only buy it when it makes sense. When I gotta go to a club where I gotta network. Where I will only go to the club if it's networking. You can ask anybody. I don't even want to go. Now, granted, sometimes, but even then, that's networking. When me and my boys, we might go to the club so we can sit down, get away, and talk about some business.
Yeah.
That's the only time we do that. We do that sometimes in Atlanta. Like, let's just go, me and you, go here to this little bar, talk about some business. I'm not coming there to have a good time sometimes, but even then, I'm still networking. I've never just pulled up to a club because somebody invited me there, and we supposed to be bonding or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like, none of your friends go out?
Yeah, but I don't.
So what, like, when they do ask you to go out, what do you say? Like, nah, but don't even try to ask no more.
They still. I don't want to like be like that. It's just I'm the type that gotta make sense, or else I could just spend time planning. Time is so precious, bro. It's to the point where like I don't even know how to explain how important time is. Every piece of time you can work on yourself, use it. That doesn't mean work all day. You're gonna have to learn how to pull back.
Yeah.
But that's what my family is for, to help me decompress. if I would probably be insane if I didn't have a girl. Cause all I would do is work. Sometimes I gotta look at my family and then realize, oh shit, let me stop working.
Yeah.
I look at my son and my daughter and say, all right, let me pull back real quick. The fact that I work from home and around them all the time. I'm somewhere ducked off in this big ass house in the corner somewhere, writing, plotting. All I do is scheme. I spend more time scheming than I do actually working. Believe it or not, those reels only take me 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But it took maybe 2 hours to think of it. You get what I'm saying? But that's actually counted as work. Me sitting there like.
Right. Cause you know the views.
It don't take me 2 hours to think of it. It really take me 30 minutes to think of it. But still, goddamn.
Yeah, I get it though.
Yeah. Like it takes some time. Like, but even then, I wrote down. I showed you my notes before, right? I wrote down so many ideas. And that's one thing I had to learn, bro. Preparation is so key. That's one thing I was missing. If you notice, my content is so strong now because I'm prepared. I already got the layouts in my head of how I'm gonna attack every single content piece. You gotta have like a layout of attack, a plan of attack. This shit warfare. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna hit you from this direction. If the news say this, I'm gonna say it like this. If this happened, I'm gonna say it like this. Ooh, I already know y'all saw that, so I'm gonna say this. Ooh, I got some more flavors over here. I'm gonna give them this 2 months from now. And then you also gotta, one thing I had to learn that businesses do, I gotta run my business like the billionaires do.
Yeah.
The billionaires will literally set aside some shit for next year. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta have this year plan, then you also gotta have an escape plan and a fall off plan. You get what I'm saying? Like if I fall off, this is what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Some people don't even have that.
Damn.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And redundancy. If this shit if I go to prison, who the fuck gonna run this shit?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, but I learned all that through even reading books too. Redundancy is just what you need. And I learned redundancy actually through technology. You're supposed to have backup generators. You're supposed to have backup hard drives. Supposed to have, just in case, because we had to do cybersecurity.
Yeah.
So I applied what I learned in cybersecurity to business. I'm like, okay, if I got to back up my computer system, then you know what I did with all my everything? I 2-factor and 3-factor authenticated every single thing. Niggas' pages be getting hacked because they not 2 and 3-factor authenticated. But because I was already IT smart, I knew not to get hacked. If it's associated to my business, it's getting 3-factor authenticated. Making sure you gotta go through 4 processes to get this password. That mean it ain't gonna happen. If your Instagram and this and that ain't 2-factor authenticated, you're wrong. And Face ID shouldn't be it. It should be, you should have to type in another code to get your password from an outside source.
You from Cleveland Ave, right?
Yeah.
So yesterday, man, I noticed like you ain't just like the average rich nigga. You know what I'm saying? Cause like niggas, when you a nigga on IG, niggas look at people like us, right? Niggas with money, like, okay, especially when you giving out game and shit, like, you a nerd. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you soft. You know what I'm saying? Like, just cause you teaching game, like, you ain't about that for real. You know what I'm saying? So, well, I'm noticing, like, when a nigga came in there with the mask, the ski mask and shit, and both of y'all niggas on point, like, oh, y'all got my strap on me, like you on go. Like, you just ain't no nigga just, like, just not aware of the surroundings and shit.
Well, I was in the military and I've been in the streets before, so it was like, that's where that come from.
Yeah. I just feel like niggas look at us, bro, like we got jewelry and shit. We drive nice cars and shit. Like they
lit.
Yeah, and like they feel like they could try a nigga like us. They could try like this shit sweet. And it's like I don't think niggas look at you like you from Cleveland Ave or like
I don't want them to. But But the thing is, even then, bro, I can honestly say I was never participating in gang activity. Even that's my family just from there.
Yeah.
I'm keeping 1,000 with you. My dad from there.
Yeah.
They from there. My whole dad's side of the family is gangs, drug dealers, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say it on camera. No, we're not. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it 1,000.
Yeah.
My whole dad's side of the family from the streets.
Yeah.
So I lived with my dad before.
Mm-hmm.
So I done got to experience and see it firsthand. So I done had to deal with plenty of time. Like my dad, you know, when you in Atlanta, you from the south side of Atlanta.
Yeah.
Most people in Atlanta move a lot in a weird way. You live, if you from the A, you can say, oh, I probably live in Decatur, I probably live in Riverdale, I lived in everywhere except the west side. For some reason, I never stayed on Bankhead, nothing like that.
Yeah.
But I stayed everywhere on the south and east. Everywhere, you name it. Riverdale, goddamn, Union City, Cleveland Ave, Fairburn, Decatur. I done lived everywhere on the south side. But that's why I say I'm from the south side.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, bro. Like I don't feel like you should be scared. You should stay dangerous and move correctly.
Facts.
And realize that the internet is what's getting these dudes killed. Don't be posting your location. And then on top of that, don't be on your phone when you out in public.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be really aware and you gotta see who watching you.
Yeah.
And one thing about me, if a man looks at me, I'ma look at him back. Cause one thing I had to learn is if a man see that you see him, he don't want it no more. They're scared too. Most people aren't like that. Nobody about to just face to face. They want it behind your back.
Yeah.
So if you look a man in his eye, it's a wrap. He don't want to do the mission no more. I'm dead serious. So that's what I do. If I think you on that, no man about to just face to face nothing. That ain't. Nobody does that.
Yeah.
Most people are pussies for real.
Yeah, they want to catch you off guard.
If you was thinking like a robber, you rather catch a nigga off guard and nigga see you.
Fucking right.
Gotta be on point. And you gotta learn that you're not invincible and you shouldn't be in places you shouldn't be in.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? And if you in an area where you just gotta be on point. You gotta be ready. Like you can't really be scared. You gotta be dangerous. You gotta be thinking on the offensive. Like I'm on offense and defense. All the time.
I feel the same way.
Yeah, bro. I tell these dudes, man, you can't, staying safe means you scared. You gotta stay dangerous.
Thanks.
Like, and realize, you know what I'm saying, don't get into nothing you're not afraid to, if you're not prepared for the consequences. If I'm gonna make this much money, God put me in the military for a reason. Because he knew I was gonna do this one day. And I needed to be aware and be able to move correctly. You get what I'm saying? So it's like sometimes God put you through things for a reason. I felt like the military was put in my life to not only teach me how to protect myself, that's just one thing, but discipline.
Discipline's a motherfucker.
Dealing with the suck. Niggas can't do that. Nigga be down for 3 days if something bad happen. You know how long I allow myself to be down? I'll be honest with you, at max, maybe 5 hours. I can go through maybe 5 hours of either anxiety or depression. I can't go more than 5.
The Army taught you that?
Life. Depression is fear of the past. It's the embarrassment of the past. You care about what somebody else thinks. You get what I'm saying? I'm depressed because of how I look to someone else. You get what I'm saying? So once you get over that I don't give a fuck about how I look to you, you'll always succeed in life. Somebody can pull my pants down, show my dick on soft in front of everybody. Guess what I'm gonna do? Go make me some money the next day. Yeah, that's embarrassing though, ain't it? Goddamn, you feel? Like you ain't hard, nothing. They done caught it on camera. And you probably gonna be sick for 2 weeks. Like, what these niggas just saw my soft ass dick on camera, man. Fuck, you feel me? Me?
Yeah.
Shit, fuck these niggas, man. Hey, look.
Yeah.
Guess what? You gotta realize everybody else got skeletons in his closet.
It's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't gonna say what he did. She ain't gonna say what she did. So why should I care? You get what I'm saying? What you think? They never gonna say what they did. Everybody got an embarrassing moment. Everybody got a goddamn something they don't want to talk about.
Yeah.
So how can they shame me? That's how I look at it. I look at and then when I hit a nigga with that, well, nigga, what about you? If a nigga ever come at me like that, well, nigga, what about you? The fuck wrong with you? Then the conversation stops. You feel me? I don't never let nobody sit there and just cast judgment on me. You get what I'm saying?
Just like this weed shit. Like you don't care. You know what I'm saying?
At
like,
all.
You're like the only influencer, financial, like that could just smoke while you doing
That's why
reels.
People want to see. People want to see the real you.
You smoking on live, you smoking doing reels. That shit hard, bro. It's a lot of people like, nah, I got this image to, you know what I'm saying, keep up. I can't show that.
But that's what sets me apart. The people who become the most successful are the ones who take the biggest risks.
Facts.
It was a risk of me taking that.
Yeah.
What is my brand gonna look like? It helped my brand. Let me tell you why. Because a lot of people smoke weed.
It's millions of niggas.
Millions. They forgot about that crowd. And guess what?
Yeah.
Nigga can afford weed. Those are the people who can afford expensive weed.
Yeah.
Got money. The drug dealer ain't just fucking. It be the people with money. In fact, the rich people I know smoke weed.
Yeah.
You know.
And they don't show it though.
So guess what? They hit me in the DMs. Bro, I'm so glad you smoke weed, bro. I was thinking like in order to get money, like everybody used to tell me to slow down. I became people's weed. That weed has motivation.
Yeah.
They was like, so I'm not lazy. So I'm not. So you get shamed for it. They like, hold up, this nigga right here can run faster. He can do push-ups, do everything we can do. He smoke weed and he getting money every day, and he making content every day. I'm on the gas and I work harder than these niggas. This supposed to make us lazy, right?
Yeah. It made me lazy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Don't make me lazy. What it does is I have high anxiety. Anxiety is fear of the future, and depression is fear of the past. I don't fear the future, but I'm so ready for the next step. So weed is my way of staying in the moment.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because sometimes I get caught up in the future too much. So sometimes I need to pull myself back, and this helps. And without this, believe it or not, I made more money. I've been high the entire time I been doing this. Dead serious. I've been on the gas the entire time. I was on the gas the entire time because it helps me keep working. I have too much energy.
Yeah.
So sometimes I need to calm myself down.
Do you smoke all day?
No, I smoke at night only. I get work done. But I done did so much work to where I have so much anxiety toward the end of the day.
Yeah.
That it helps me decompress.
Calm down.
But what I was thinking about doing is shrooms in the morning, weed at night. That's the best thing you could do. Because shrooms give you the energy. And you're able to get a little buzz, but I guess it opens up your mind. I'm gonna give you some game, bro. I always want to say this on the podcast. This is the best. This is another reason I do shrooms. Cause while I was on shrooms, I made the ultimate discovery. The people who created Super Mario was on shrooms.
I noticed that too.
You notice he eat a mushroom
and get bigger, right?
Get bigger.
Yeah.
And everything, and then the little characters, their heads are mushrooms.
Yeah.
And then you notice when you on shrooms, sometimes your brain feels like this.
Yeah.
So you ever drove on that map called Rainbow Road on Mario Kart?
Yeah.
And you know everything on Mario is, and then it's very creative, vibrant. That's how shrooms do.
Yeah.
And I noticed, wow, they've been telling us the key to life in order to level up. Shrooms. Bro, I did shrooms. I went viral. The first time I did shrooms, I went viral the next day. Second time I did, I went viral again.
So I ain't gonna take it every day.
Because I was too high. I think I was doing too much of it.
Yeah.
Like not too much.
We have about 8 hours, bro.
Yes.
I can't do it, yeah.
So I was like, I can only do this maybe once a month. But then it turned to like maybe like 4 times a year. But after I start microdosing, I'm like, this is what I need. I need energy. Because the weed sometimes brings down your energy, right? Even though I can still work, sometimes that shit might put me on the nap time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And but like honestly, I don't like to take naps during the day. I like to goddamn, you know what I'm saying, like be up. So I don't do weed until the nighttime.
Yeah. That was my biggest thing. Like I would wake up, smoke a blunt.
Don't do that.
Midday, smoke a blunt.
That's gonna destroy you.
Yeah.
That right there gonna get you. It's papers, bro. It's something about papers that keep it to where I don't want it a lot, but I still want it.
I think it's backwoods. Is what's addictive.
That's what gets you addicted.
That's what addictive is. Yeah.
Stay away from tobacco.
Any tobacco products. I be fucking with the papers.
Papers.
But sometimes I might indulge in the backwoods.
I won't. Even if you pass it to me, I'll be like, no,
Yeah.
thank you.
I was on a paperweight for a long ass time, bro. And I hit a backwood. That shit just got me. I just fell in love with that motherfucker. And I stopped fucking with the papers. But that tobacco shit though, like that, I think that's what get niggas extra lazy. Like the weed might, you know what I'm saying, slow you down a little bit, but that extra little.
It's fucking with your brain too. Like people don't realize you're taking this smoke straight to the brain too.
Yeah.
So it's like, why would you want all those chemicals coming straight to your brain when you trying to go get money? You get what I'm saying? The goal is to live and get money. I smoke because I have high anxiety. Like this is actually medicinal to me. It's different for me. We notice they prescribe this to people with PTSD, schizophrenia, anxiety. Right? I have extreme anxiety, like because I'm always trying to go and get some more money. So it's like so it's like, but that's just me though. And I'm not, and somebody could easily say, well, why don't you go exercise? Why don't you go? I do. I still like to. When you're a visionary, it's different. See, some people, in my opinion, don't think hard enough to be smoking. You shouldn't smoke if you're not educated, or you need to get that step first. It elevates my thinking. All the best ideas came from when I got high. All of them, 100% of them. I hit a blunt. In fact, I will not even go do notes unless I'm high. I will never write down notes sober. all the viral rhymes I did, all that, gas. Everything viral, gas. I was high when I thought about it. All my best moments, except the only time I don't smoke is if I have work to do.
Yeah. So weed can be beneficial. It just really depends on.
It elevates my mind and it controls my anxiety. I honestly would recommend it to people who have anxiety, but I don't recommend it if it's like, if you need, you should take a break from it if it's hindrance to you. It should be medicinal to you, in my opinion. Don't ever do things like, for instance, I drink champagne only, like I don't drink liquor.
Yeah, you don't abuse it. Right.
I'm afraid to drink liquor. I'm afraid. There's a lot of things I'm afraid of. Alcohol, video games,
What
TV.
alcohol? What alcohol?
Addictive. That's my worst nightmare, is becoming a drunk or a TV head or a game head.
Makes sense though. Definitely makes sense.
Like those 3 things I just can't be.
I just don't drink liquor just cause. I ain't drink liquor in maybe 2 or 3 years. One day I
It's
just,
nasty to me.
that shit, the smell of it, taste of it. And I like being the only motherfucker that's just on point. Everybody drunk as fuck. I'm the only nigga in the club, on a boat, just, you know what I'm saying, my right mind. But
Nah, I'm high as fuck. Now I'm gonna drink me some champagne.
I'm gonna get on some shrooms. I'm gonna take some shrooms, bro. What shrooms do we
But
want?
everybody is different. I believe every man should live within himself.
Yeah.
He shouldn't live for or do what another man does. He should do what works for him, his mind, and his body. That's what works for you, your mind, and your body. What works for me, my mind, and my body is different. Everybody is different. And I had to realize that through life. It's like in America, they want everybody to live by this blueprint. And that's why I wanted to do this too. To show these young men there is no blueprint. The blueprint is money. And they will accept what comes with it. You get what I'm saying? People accept what comes with what I do because, for one, who gives better game than me online? So how can you shame me when ain't nobody giving you more game than me?
Right.
The nigga with the suit and tie on don't even want to tell you.
Facts. The blueprint is money.
The blueprint is money. And they gonna follow or influence or making someone feel good or laugh. It's just about triggering someone's emotions. Money is a trigger to somebody's emotions. Laughter. You follow some niggas because they make you laugh. And then you follow some niggas because they get you money. Then you follow some women because you know she gonna post that picture that you like. It's gonna trigger your inner. You feel me? You got all types of shit.
Yeah.
So you gotta figure. But so guess what? She built an audience because she's triggering an emotion. Comedian, he's triggering an emotion. So people want to know how to do something, trigger an emotion to a crowd. Like, believe it or not, you trigger an emotion to the people who just kind of laid back, smooth, just want to like, just want to get their shit together pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, that's your audience, I could tell. You know what I mean? But how you get other people's audience is collaboration. So then you gonna get people who gonna, you know what I'm saying? You always gonna get some people who haters turn fans, but I don't see why somebody would hate on the podcast. Oh, that would be weird.
Man, you should read the comments, bro. And I try not to even respond to shit like that, but I ain't got the energy for it.
They're bots, bro. They're I won't say they're bots.
They motherfuckers that's living on the couch. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got shit going on.
Yeah.
Motherfucker might write a long paragraph. You really had the time to sit here and write all this shit. And you think I'm finna read it?
Not reading that shit by no random person.
Man, what? Whatever, man. I don't give a fuck about your thoughts, man.
Bro, like,
Thanks for the comment.
the moment you respond to them, like, bro, honestly, I could throw up thinking about responding to one of them. Like, I almost can't even get the sentence out my mouth.
Yeah.
I'm not responding. Like, I'm definitely not responding to no nigga trying to tell me about myself.
Yeah.
When he don't know me.
Facts.
I don't care if you got. See, I remember one woman was like, I got 4 kids. I don't give a fuck.
What the hell she said that for?
That means she has some authority or something. I don't know, but like what I'm pretty much saying is like I don't give a fuck, age, anything. No man could just walk up to me and tell me nothing.
Yeah.
If I didn't seek for you, there's nothing you can say to me. That's my motto on anything. The people who I take advice from, I went and asked them for it. Can't nobody just walk up and just be like, bro, you doing this wrong. Bro, you doing, why the fuck would you play with me like that?
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Why would I listen to you?
and people gotta learn that too. Don't just walk up to nobody. You gotta learn everybody got their own sin. You can't be going around trying to change everybody. That's not my goal. He gon' feel it in his heart. He gon' find me. That's how I change him. Cause he wants it. What I learned was you gonna hurt yourself trying to convince somebody who don't want it. They gonna get mad at you. Why you judging me? This and that, yada, yada. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So never walk up to somebody and tell them about themselves. Just, they gonna come to you if they want it. It's gonna align. That's how the universe works. So everybody who I give advice to wanted it. So I know you're gonna take it serious. A person who didn't want it, you can't spark his mind like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna just go walk up to somebody randomly and talk to them about their life and how they can do better. They gonna come to me.
Yeah. When they ready.
They usually ready. If they know who I am. Yeah, like.
You feel like that you're cocky, arrogant?
Yeah. People say I'm humble though.
I say that you're humble. Like somebody told me that. Well, somebody said something like, "Yeah, man, I think he's just too cocky." I was like, "Nah, I think he got the right to be." Cause I think he said some shit like, oh, like you think you the youngest rich nigga. I was like, if he is, then I think shit, you should be proud to say that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's nothing wrong with being the youngest saying that shit, and ain't nothing wrong with that shit. And
never said that hating that nigga for one.
And you're humble.
That nigga far from me, goddamn, whoever this nigga is.
And you humble though, you know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, it just what it is nigga mad cause like his shit, his motion ain't popping. Like,
Yeah.
and that shit happens. Like, it be a nigga like, people think they deserve things, but he didn't get up and work today. I did.
Yeah.
So it's like, while he partied, I worked. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, he never think about that. Time is money, my brother. So it's like, and for one, like, I never get mad when niggas hate. That's what it's supposed to do. In fact, if I read this book called 48 Laws of Power.
love that book.
Right?
Yeah.
You remember when he said, if they're not talking, you're doing something wrong.
Yeah. All publicity is good publicity.
Whoever that nigga is want to be my friend. He want to get next to me.
Yeah.
He want to use my platform for clout. He want to be associated and seen in the light of me. He hates how people look at me.
Yeah.
And that's what you got to realize. Gonna be some people, they don't hate you. They hate how people see you.
They hate how people love you too.
Yeah, that's what it be. He hates that I'm the most popping young black nigga doing his entrepreneurship shit.
And saying it.
Saying it.
Proudly.
The nigga hate that shit. And honestly, it's getting to a point where a nigga gotta accept it. You feel me?
Gotta accept it, cause what else you gonna do about it, nigga? Or keep
If I
hating.
show him my account,
Yeah.
he'll take a step back. But see, I don't do that.
Yeah.
I would be cocky. It's niggas who show their account.
Yeah.
I ain't never did that not once. Because I don't want somebody to see me, or you never want to give your competition motivation sometimes.
Yeah.
Numbers, I won't say competition, but niggas who gunning for you. You don't want to give them that motivation. Because when you start doing that, that's why I move with a sense of humbleness, for real. Because I don't want to get my ideas stolen. I want to keep them confused.
Yeah.
But if you all out there, you giving them everything. You know what I'm saying? I like to keep people, I like to give you something and then keep you confused. Like, what is his net worth? How much money does this nigga make today? Niggas always trying to add you up. Always remember that. No matter what go on, a nigga is trying to add you up.
Another thing you said that stood out to me yesterday, bro. You said, never let your competition outwork you. Don't let anybody in your industry outwork you.
No.
Nigga, I went to sleep on that.
Real
no
shit.
cap. I went to sleep on that.
Don't
shit,
ever
bro.
let that happen.
Real shit.
Because if you spend more time on this than anybody, you will be better than them. But use your time wisely. Be willing to learn every single day. Like, bro, that's what elevated me too. Bro, I started studying every day. Instead of, you know how you just decided like, man, let me go learn, research some shit.
Yeah.
Not me. I had to get out my feelings, out of my lazy ass, black ass mind. Cause sometimes we can be lazy as niggas. To just get up and just go learn some shit. Go on Google, sit there on YouTube, it's right there. So I'ma sit there and do it. I ain't gonna lie, us niggas, man, we got this mentality of, I'ma do it later. I'ma set aside some time to do that. No, today, go do it. You get what I'm saying? Like, go, that's my secret. While he's waiting on, thinking about what he about to go do, you know what I'm saying, looking at that motherfucker, you feel me?
Yeah.
And I know I am, and I know he's not. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nobody can compete with that. Nobody can compete with somebody who don't stop. You get what I mean?
Nah, I get it.
Look at EYL. Them niggas don't stop.
Don't stop, bro.
How can somebody compete with somebody who don't stop?
I can't even catch up, nigga.
No, you can't catch up to anybody who don't stop. Anybody, they are trained. Kanye West a trained. Goddamn, Jay-Z a trained. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who just won't stop. And 5 years later, we gonna hear about something else Jay-Z made some money off of. We gonna hear something about something else Kanye made some money off of. I bet we all sitting here like, how much fucking more money does this nigga want? It's not about that. It's about, I know what it's about to them. It's about, it's a bit of generational wealth. It plays a role in that because they got kids and all that. But it's also about legacy, and it's about craftsmanship. It's their craft, their hustle. Them as entrepreneur, music mogul is who they are.
Yeah.
So they don't want to stop being that.
It's not really about the money.
It's not.
It's them just being who they are, being creative, working.
Creating new shit is actually you can grow a likeness to it.
Yeah.
I even grew a likeness to it. I used to sometimes sit back and think, damn, how much more money them niggas want?
Yeah.
But then I started to realize when I start getting money, it's no longer about the money. It's about, you got a point to prove to yourself. My legacy, how I think of myself, really not about me being richer than him. It's about being the richest I can be for myself. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, that's what it be. You feel me? Like, and by the way, please tell me who that nigga is so I can stay away from him.
I don't think you know him. He was just a nigga that was in there. He was like, hey, yeah, I seen you over there talking to him, man. You don't gotta be talking about the stocks and shit. Man, I think he was just a little cocky. I was like, nah.
Nigga, yeah.
Nah.
Hey, bro, you see this, bro? You a bitch. Lame ass nigga, get your money up, nigga. Hey, you talking about Aristotle investment, R with the R, debt with the debt, nigga. You cannot compete. Nigga, you talking about? You talking about? Hey, what?
Nah, yeah, he probably just hated though, bro.
He can't smoke that gas. That's why nigga be mad for real.
He probably ain't getting no money for real.
Hell nah. But a nigga can't smoke that gas on camera. His mama watching.
I would. As soon as I start smoking again, I probably gonna be smoking just like you, nigga. See, but with me too though, like, I be speaking about fraud, you know what I'm saying? I be making reels about scamming and shit like that. And motherfuckers be looking at me like I'm crazy as hell, but it's like, man, that shit be going viral, nigga. I got one video that almost got 1 million views on that shit, like 900,000 views.
That's hard.
And motherfuckers really fuck with that shit. But, I mean, it's a downside to it. Like, some people really can't relate. I mean, oh well, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Soften them up. Look at what Lil Durk doing. If you notice, yeah, he with that girl India and all that, but it's also a marketing ploy to soften up his image. You get what I'm saying? You didn't think about that?
nah.
Women, why do you think they try to make celebrities get together? To soften up the image and create more storylines too. Like his shit is different. Like he actually rock with Shawty.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, if you really think about it, kills two birds with one stone. He's really a gang member, gang banger, this and that. We all know that. But in a weird way, we think of him as we see his soft side too.
Yeah, just
He
proposed to
has
his
a family,
girl.
He just proposed to his girl. It's all that, bro. You gotta think about that. Women in couples, like for instance, you ever seen Twilight?
Yeah.
Did you know they paid them to date?
In real life?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
They didn't want to be together. They was just actors. And then they paid them to date because they knew it would drive more sales to the new movie. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, damn.
You gotta look at everything. One thing I learned about life, money is behind almost every agenda. You just gotta see it and spot it. Even okay, look at Kim and Kanye and all this shit. If you notice, he start doing all the drama when it's time to release all these Donda albums and Slim Player.
Yeah.
He's smart, genius. But one thing about it is he's not scared. And some people would say, well, why put your business out there? Even in 48 Laws of Power, if you read that book, see, I personally wouldn't do it, but it says sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to get what you want.
Yeah.
He's somebody who's willing to do that.
And it works.
And a lot of us aren't willing to do it. Does he give a damn what you or not think about us? In his eyes, the one person he really gave a damn about is gone.
Yeah.
So what we think about him
Don't
fucking matter. That's why he called the album Donda Donda. I get what Donda means. He don't care what we think. The person he care about is gone. You get what I'm saying? That's why he acts like this. I know. You get what I'm saying? I know because I can read. I know what he thinking when he put his business out there. I don't care. My mama can't see this. You get what I'm saying? Real shit. That's what he thinking. He like, shit, I don't give a fuck. Bro, I'm about to go get this money. The fuck. Whatever y'all see, y'all see. You think this man arguing with Pete Davidson and putting it out, you think the nigga really give a fuck about that, bro?
Yeah.
No, bro, man, nigga trying to get some money. He got some shit to sell. He got to keep his name up. And then one day he just gonna quit. He's gonna be like, hey, I'm done marketing. I made my money. Just how it go. Look at the baby. Before the album dropped, he beating niggas' asses in the bowling alley. He's following in
Like 50 Cent.
Kanye West blueprint. 50 Cent too. Remember 50 Cent said, when I beef with niggas, I be throwing them layups.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like he said something bad about a person. They hit him up and was like, what the fuck was that for? He was like, nigga, I threw you a layup.
Yeah, he missed it. Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's hip hop game. That's not our game. You get what I'm saying? Like beef, this and that is marketing. But I study marketing, so I understand what they do every time they do it. Everything, trust me, bro. Anything somebody don't want to get out, they gonna try their best not to let it get out. You gotta get exposed, like Derrick Jackson.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? He got exposed. It's a difference. He pissed off a woman, said he was gonna fall in love. You know how that shit go. If he kept his G, he wouldn't be in that situation. You know, all you gotta do is piss off one person. He pissed that girl off, boy.
Man.
So yeah, let's wrap this shit up.
Yeah, bro. I don't know, you got so much game, bro. Like some real life shit, though. I think a lot of young niggas, a lot of people, period, just need to hear that shit. Yep. And cause, I mean, you really don't even talk like that on the internet. You really just be trying to, teach. And so it's like not real life shit. So like, I think people got a deeper understanding of like your mental. But bro, I really appreciate you coming on the show. Like, what you got coming up next? Like, you making all this money. Like, nigga, what you gonna do with this money, nigga? Grow some weed?
Invest it. See, when you rich, you broke. For real. Because let's just say I got hypothetical 20 M's.
Hypothetically.
Right? Hypothetically. Right? I don't have 20 M's. I have 20 M's to invest and make more. You get what I'm saying? So this is nothing but a tool to make more.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So that's when I stopped buying. That's when I stopped buying a designer and all that. Once I start really, really realizing that, okay, all money counts. This designer gotta make sense. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This purchase gotta make sense. And I gotta put aside some money for when it don't make sense, when I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But everything gotta make sense. So it's like, let's just say I got a cool 10 million, right? Shit. Half of that in investments, half of that in goddamn this. So I'm left with maybe 2 million of that, but I got 10. But I got 2 million. You gotta have some money to strike when you want to.
Yeah.
So me and you right here, I need to be able to either crypto you some money, and I need to be able to wire you some money. So you gotta have some money ready to go. You gotta have a lot of money put up. And then you gotta have some life insurance. Then you gotta, so in our eyes, shit, we ain't really that on, cause all our shit gone, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not finna go pull out goddamn, and believe it or not, most people who got this type of money got it in so many different places to where, cause we diversify our assets, why the fuck would I put all that 10 in the damn bank account? That won't make sense. No, some of this going into real estate, some of this going, and then when you put it into property, you didn't technically spend, let's just say I bought a house. I didn't technically spend $300,000. That $300,000 is still there.
Still there and growing.
Right? But some people think of it as, I just spent goddamn that much money. No, that's a part of your net worth. Your real estate is literally added to your net worth. Everything you own, all the assets. So it's like, you gotta put your money into assets. So sometimes, even though somebody, like for instance, let's just say, like for instance, like I said, if I have 10 million, $5 million gotta go in assets. Real estate, stock market, dividends, long-term portfolio, let it sit. That's why I bought Ford and GM, because I know when I put this money in, it's a seed. I just planted a seed. It's gonna turn into a tree one day. You know what? Let me show you something on camera, man, what I made today.
What I made today, nigga.
What that say?
Today?
Yeah. Yeah, man, like, this is, I plant seeds, bro. That's all this shit is planting a seed and letting that bitch grow. Investing in good.
This is not trading, this is just money that's sitting.
Yeah, well, that's trading too.
Trading too.
I ain't gonna show the account balance, but it's up there. Actually, let me see.
Yeah, he just showed me some, probably niggas make that in a year.
Yep. All right. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't just talk about it, I be about mine, you feel me? That was yesterday. I be about mine, man. I don't just talk about it. So it's like,
I get the game though.
I plant seeds.
I get the game. I get it though.
And you ain't gotta be flashy, you ain't gotta do nothing. Cause that money gonna go to something else. That's not mine. You see that? You see I planted them seeds?
Yeah.
I bought good companies while they're low. Plant me a little seed. Wait. But you gotta wait. You gotta stay patient. And you gotta believe. That's why you gotta do research and trust. For instance, I bought the creators of Cash App. I go do my research. I go look at their blueprint. I go look at their future. I go look what they projected to make. I go look what they made every single quarter. I go look at everything before I invest in companies now. Then I go look at the chart. Can't go wrong now. You know what I'm saying? I did my research. Preparation is key. All those companies I bought, I did my research. You know what I'm saying? I know Ford and GM is gonna go. I did my research. Profitable during these quarters. I'm about to break it down to you. So you can have this on camera. I go look at the chart. Boom, they down. Perfect. Let me go look at their financials. Cash flow, future investment. Then I go read articles and other analysis opinions. But they're gonna give out the data quick. So you don't wanna just be too like, oh, I'm gonna go look at the data for myself, then I'm gonna go read articles, then I'm gonna go read everybody's thesis. Bullish, bearish, whether it's going up or down. I'm gonna go study everything I can. And then I'm like, okay. So you profitable or going to be profitable. Only way you're gonna invest into a good company is profitability, but you can catch trends. Like for instance, there's a trend happening. There's a flip. Now that gas prices going up, you already know people gonna go switch to electric vehicles. Guess who's switching to all electric? Ford and GM. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta do the math. They just sold out of EVs. The Ford Mustang truck hit the streets, went crazy. Did you not see that everywhere? That's an EV, electric vehicle. Must be charged. People were like, ain't no way somebody about to buy that. Oh shit, everybody buying it. All the moms wanna look cool.
Yeah.
When they pull up and go get their son and their daughters from elementary school in that Mustang truck. I was in the military. I know that Mustangs, Chevys and Mustangs are do or die. They ain't talking about.
Yeah.
Man, you know how cool you gonna look pulling up to that to in the middle class area? You get what I mean? So it's like, to us, that shit might look monkey, but to them, that's everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was in that environment. So it's like, you gotta catch the trend. Remember last year, what was the trend when COVID hit? Everybody missed the trend. It was Zoom video. Zoom, everybody had to stay at home. Schools had to use Zoom. That's why Zoom, now that everybody gotta come back home, Zoom,
Yeah.
that shit went from like all the way to 800 back down to 100.
You caught that wave.
I caught some of it, but you gotta realize when the wave coming. See, you gotta predict the future in a way, based on the trend that's happening now. So I already know what's about to happen. If gas going to $5, $10, niggas going to EVs, electric vehicles. Simple as that. I'm going to electric vehicles. I'm not about to be buying gas like that.
Yeah. So would it be smart to invest in Tesla now too?
Yes, but try to get them on the best dip that you can get them. And that's why I'm reserving some cash on the side, because I know that I gotta catch some dips. You get what I'm saying? So like if it keeps dipping, so like I go halfway in during a big old market crash, right? So it went down far, but I went like half an M in. Right? So I can say it on camera. The count I showed them had an M in it. I went half an M in, but I got another half an M just in case it keeps dipping. You get what I'm saying? Just in case. So it's like, hell, but hopefully this half of M that I spent goes the distance. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if it don't, that's okay. I'm gonna put some stop losses on it, and then that's another thing people gotta do. Portfolio management is key. That's why a lot of people don't want to do it, because it's like you post a whole long term, but if you really like sad and don't want to lose money, it's gonna require a sense of portfolio management. But trust me, bro, like if you got a lot of money, buy shares. Option trading is for like if you just trying to flip like 52, you get what I'm saying? But if you trying to put up some money, buy some good companies, sit on them, plant seeds, and that way you never broke. My money is there. See what I'm saying? I put that money away, it's gone. I'm gonna put my money in real estate. I'm gonna put my money in goddamn crypto. Let me check my crypto account. So I'm heavily diversified, as you can see. I got money, and then let me see my crypto account.
Yeah, crypto is one thing I do fuck with.
Yeah.
I actually got money parked. I know you got money in Bitcoin.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Ethereum.
So I put 200K in it. It's up 31K. Right. So I put it in Decentraland, Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin. Companies I believe in. Right. I might put it in Cardano, whatever else people say do, Binance, BNB, stuff like that. Like I did my research on them things, but I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. I believe in Ethereum, Bitcoin, but a lot of these things I really don't care about. I just put my money into it, just in case.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not worried about none of that stuff, honestly. But I'm a just in case type nigga. I'm gonna put my money in real estate, crypto, shares, weed. I do have money in weed. I put 100K into Viola, a black-owned weed brand owned by Al Harrington, NBA basketball player.
Yeah.
So I'm very diversified. I put hundreds of thousands in weed, crypto, stocks, real estate. I don't even know where all my money is.
As long as you ain't blowing that shit. As long as you ain't wearing that shit. I feel you.
But like that's the thing. My account might say I'm broke, but my assets have a lot of assets. So if I sell all my assets, I could be I ain't gonna say the number. Already. That's what it's about, assets. It's not about the dollar. The dollar don't mean shit if it's not put up into places that's gonna make it grow more. And I'm learning this too, buy some Rolexes.
Facts.
Bro.
They're not making no Rolexes right now. They're not putting none in the manufacturing. They is not, and the value's going up, bro.
Bro, I bought this Rolex, what was it, for 16? I think it's at 30, that shit double.
Yeah.
That Rolex I bought, dog, I bought that shit for 16, that bitch at 30.
How long ago you bought it?
Early 2020, weren't it?
Oh, see, damn.
Early 2020.
I just bought one recently, bro. I bought a Prezi.
How much?
Bought it at like 41. That shit like 50 now. I'm gonna sit on that.
Yeah, my shit double too.
Cause I just bought that bitch like 6 months ago. About 6 months ago.
I should have bought more, but I wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking like jury because I really thought like I didn't want the jury to. Oh, this AP went up too.
Yeah. I know Jewish guys that did my teeth, bro. These niggas literally just buy watches, bro. Just buying them and putting them in the safe. Don't wear them or nothing. Just holding on to it. Like, yeah, it's gonna go up. He's like, I got so much cash sitting, I'm just putting it everywhere, and I'm buying Rolexes up. Buying them up anytime he find them. He try to buy mine on my wrist.
I'm about to go buy some too, man. That's why people be really trying to buy my shit all the time.
Yeah, AP's
so
going
many
up.
people were trying to buy mine, but I'm not going to, believe it or not, I'm saving my Rolex for my son.
That's hard too. Yeah.
So that way, like, he has an asset. So I can give him something that's going to be worth something that I spent 16 on this back in 2020.
It's probably worth 50, 60 by the time you give it to him.
Exactly. Son, I spent 16 on this. Now it's worth 100. I'm about to go buy me some more Rolexes. I got, but at least I got exposure to it. Although I only have one, I really have two.
Yeah.
I bought my wife one. Exposure. Even my guns went up.
Guns going up.
But inflation, everything going up, goddamn.
Damn, nigga.
My AR, I bought that shit for like, I think I bought it for 17. It's worth 3.
Oh, I got an AR. I bought them. I'm not saying okay. Yeah. All right, say less.
You know what I'm saying? It's assets, bro.
Yeah.
Dog, if you had corn right now, you up.
Corn, nigga.
Corn, wheat, commodities. Did you know, bro, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. You'll be surprised, chicken is a commodity. Chicken prices go up and down on the stock market. It's traded on the stock market.
I ain't know that.
Corn is traded on the stock market. Corn is important. Corn is in a lot of foods, a lot of oils, a lot of everything. It's a part of our everyday life. Chips. They can't make Doritos without corn. You get what I'm saying? Like, they can't make cornflakes. Corn is very essential to life. Wheat is very essential to life. Bread can't be made without wheat. So wheat is so powerful in the world. Whoever grow wheat is up. They need it. Whoever grow corn, they up. They need it. If you grow commodities, chicken. Whoever has a chicken farm, up. Chicken, everything going up. Wings done went up. He owned a restaurant. How much has chicken went up since you?
Doubled.
Damn, doubled.
Doubled.
He started in 2019. He said the chicken price is doubled.
What the fuck?
Everything up, dog. It's inflation.
I gotta invest my money, man.
Yes, because you gotta ride the trend of inflation. Assets are the only way you're gonna defeat inflation. You gotta put your money into shit so you can catch the trend. Why you think I'm putting my money into shit? Cause so everything can go up. Because the government is just gonna keep rising things. That's why I'm telling people you can't afford to chill this year. Cause inflation, all this shit is happening. If you don't smarten up, you could be left behind in a trend of fuckery.
Yeah.
Like just straight up, like you're gonna be paying all the high prices. You done missed out on everything. Like hopefully a crash comes. If a real estate market crash comes, that's the thing though, everybody's so up there, there's so much competition. Like everybody up now. So it's like, if you try to buy anything these days, you in competition with somebody. It ain't like it was. Honestly, bro, just in 2020, I say the last time shit was sweet for a rich nigga was 2019. 2020. 2021.
Why you say that?
Cause, bro, like that was the last time I experienced, like, 2019 was when you could walk in a designer store and the line not long. You get what I'm saying? When you could
man.
when you could go get some chicken for cheap, you go get a house for cheap still. When you could go when shit was fair.
Yeah.
2019 was the last. 2020 was of course, I caught the tail end of when life was fair.
Yeah.
Life ain't fair now. That's why I'm telling niggas you can't chill. How can you chill and these niggas rising prices?
Yeah.
How can you sit back and say, let me take a break? And you about to go be spending more if you take a break. The more time you waste on not getting money is the more time these niggas gonna keep rising prices. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, that, put your money into something. Even like me, I need to go get me a commercial property somewhere. You need to understand, like, people need to understand this about Atlanta. Cause we gotta take advantage of these hoods and all that. This shit is gonna do nothing but turn into New York. They just gonna keep pushing it out and out and out. Keep developing.
That's all they doing with Midtown and Buckhead, bro. Just keep building, finding new locations.
This shit is it, bro. Like, but yeah, bro. Like, we all learn something from everybody, though.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Man.
And it's still fuck that nigga who don't like me. Bitch ass nigga.
Man, I appreciate you coming on the show, man. You gave hella game, hella knowledge, real life shit, motivational shit. Man, tell the people your Instagram, tell them how they can find you, tell them what you got.
Aristotle Investments, Aristotle_investments. R with the R, Vet with the Vet. Am I the richest young black man in the world? Probably not. But, shit, don't matter, goddamn. Everybody getting money, that's all that matters, man. Get you a slice of the pie. You know what I'm saying? Watch another man plate too long, your food gonna get cold. You feel me? So, keep your eyes on your own plate, run your own race. If you ever watch horses, they race with horse blinders. That's how you gotta hustle. Can't be worried about, or you're not gonna run as fast as you can. You feel me? God bless.
Damn. And that was the Rich and Unemployed podcast, man. I thank y'all for tuning in, and we out.
That was the best outro I ever did.
Hey, that's a real though. I'm posting that.
Yeah, goddamn.
I'm posting that. That was a real. Damn, nigga.
So them niggas, hey,
That was hard.
when you watching another nigga play, man.
Shit get cold.
Boy, what? Shit, we probably about to just hit up the club. You wanna come?
Club, nigga? You say you don't go to the club, nigga?
No, we go there to do this.
Oh yeah, let's go. Where we going?
We want to go Magic City anywhere. I brought my Rari downstairs too. I parked it at the Midtown. That's why I said we got to pull up.
What's today? Today Wednesday.
Chill, parlay after this. We can go to either Diamond, what you call it, but we just gonna go there. I'm probably gonna throw 400. I ain't throwing that much. And just sit back and relax as men. Celebrate life.
What about, when last time you been to the Flame?
Put that on check.
Nah, that shit over with.
Yeah.
When last time you been to the Flame?
We can go there.
Yeah, I like the Flame.
You like the Flame?
Yeah.
Flame. We be going to the Flame sometimes.
Flame, Magic
That
City,
one ain't real
Allure.
hard.
Yeah, or Magic City. Magic City close.
Which one you rather? Bro, I'm sorry, bro. I can't do Magic City again, bro.
All right, cool.
I can't, bro. Cause like them niggas be pissing me off, bro. Bro, it's the same old, bro.
What about Allure though?
Like at least,
What about Allure? Allure be dead though.
It do.
Yeah, I mean lately I ain't been in there like maybe 3-4 months. That shit don't be talking about nothing sometimes, but they have some bad bitches in there. Man, coin toss, nigga.
Shit, we can definitely do the Flame. But at least they trying to bring some goddamn some new flavor.
Flame it is. Flame it is. You don't fuck with the Flame, nigga?
What you think?
You don't fuck with the Flame?
No, what you thinking? You from the